Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jack Stedman Rants. Today, we're going to be looking at Louisiana State University's new safe space. It's not a safe space; it's a resource room. All right, let's take a look.
Just safe, welcoming, educational, warm, and available. That's home.
It is not about creating an intellectual space. It is not. Do you understand that? It's about creating a home here.
LSU's new LGBTQ resource room inside the Women's Center debuted as a safe space for students.
So, yeah, it is a safe space. It's also a resource room, but it's really hilarious. You're going to see it's just a little room with some chairs and some books that were probably in the library and they just put in here instead. It's kind of sad to see, actually.
The purpose is to build community, to provide a safe space, and to educate those who just want to know more about a community.
So let's think about that for a sec. It's about creating a community and educating people about that community. So you're trying to draw people in to this thing that you're defining. And this is a bit of a jump just based off of those sentences, but I think a lot of people understand that this is a political indoctrination space. It's about turning students into social justice advocates and activists.
Inside, there are decorations and resources that help students educate themselves about the community.
Before now, we've wanted to gather resources, but we haven't had the physical space to put them anywhere. And now we have a call. Now we can say, look, we have the room to put it in. We just got to fill it with all these resources for students.
You didn't have a friggin' library? The only, quote, resources you have here are books and I guess a TV screen, but you didn't have any books. Until now.
LSU encourages students to visit the resource room to learn more about LGBTQ and to help create more acceptance and diversity in the broader community.
So there's a bunch of portraits of various leftists and civil rights people. Harvey Milk was up there. Also, like, Rachel Maddow is on the wall, which is kind of weird to have someone so contemporary. It just really seems blatantly partisan to have Rachel Maddow pictured up there.
The Office of Diversity with Dr. Rivera's and the Provost.
Oh gosh, it's so cute that they had the ribbon cutting ceremony for like this little closet with some books in it.
And even up to the president's office really wanted the space to happen, and they pushed for it.
So yeah, the president, the provost, all the higher ups really wanted this space. Whether that's really true or not, I don't know, but I mean that's what's happening on college campuses.
We should want to be here and learn as much as we can about a people who are still underrepresented.
I think the better way to help those that are underrepresented are to educate those students in things that are useful so that they can make the world a better place for everyone. It's just such a waste of time to send your kid to college so that they can study underrepresented authors and just become activists. It's not what college was meant to do. It wasn't meant to engineer social change like this.
Students and faculty say this room is a small step, but also a groundbreaking step in the right direction.
I think this space is definitely a stepping stone. I think it's a step in the right direction for our students.
It's another step toward a more educated, welcoming, and diverse LSU community.
Well, as far as welcoming is concerned, this is coming from someone who went to a very liberal college and is a straight white male. The LGBTQ resource room is not welcoming. You know, I see that and I go, oh, so they don't want me there. Like, why would I walk into that room? So it's not diverse or welcoming to put a flag that represents only some people on this on these wonderful resources.
It's not about your sexuality. It's about your willingness to create a home on our campus.
So, first of all, yes, it is about your sexuality, at least the L, G, and B parts, and I guess Q, are explicitly about sexuality. So, that's ridiculous to say. Also, you come back to it's about creating a home here thing, and that's not what college is meant to do. If you are making a home on your college campus, then you are impeding yourself in the future. Sooner or later, you're going to have to leave unless you end up working there teaching this stuff. We can't hire on every social justice student onto college campuses. It's just not sustainable. The world doesn't have safe spaces. And also, people just need to learn how to move and how to change their situation. I lived on my college campus all 4 years, and I can tell you it's been very difficult trying to figure out adult life, finding a place and a job and stuff, because I didn't really have any experience having to get my own place. So I can tell you personally that the babying, nannying college culture just doesn't help students. It just doesn't.
We have to represent one another. We all got to be tigers. Our stripes are just different colors.
So then why isn't it the Tiger Resource Room? That's what I'm saying. If we all have to be tigers, then let's all be tigers. Let's all be on the same team and not create these divisions by saying, oh, hey, this is the room for LGBTQ. Oh, this is the Black Student Union. It doesn't help unity. It doesn't help unity to create these kinds of spaces that are so divisive.
Walk away. He doesn't deserve to be listened to. He doesn't deserve to be listened to. Unsafe space here for all. Stay quiet.